Katie Calkin, Community Health Educator and Exercise Instructor with Piedmont Athens Regional. Today we're going to do an upper body boost that requires no equipment. Let's start with a little warm-up, so march in place, and then add some shoulder rolls. Make your shoulder rolls bigger, really bringing the heads of the shoulders forward, squeezing shoulder blades together at the back. Take your march out wide, relax the shoulders, turn this into a tap with a swing of the arms. Feel free to put on your favorite music, and you can move in tune to that music. And bring these arms to shoulder height. And overhead. Back to shoulder height. And down low. Relax the arms, heels, come towards the glutes, and then add bicep curls. Palms are facing the ceiling here. Switch to upright rows. Palms are facing downward now, elbows staying lower than the shoulders. Just a couple more. All right, relax. So we're going to start with push-ups. We need to engage our core first. So pretend you're pulling on a tight pair of jeans, drawing in the belly. Pretend that someone's going to punch you in the gut. So you draw the sides of your waist in and brace your core muscles. So you're going to hang onto that core because push-ups are really moving planks. We're going to bring our hands a little wider than our shoulders. You can come to the wall to do these push-ups. You can come to the counter and do these push-ups. You can do them on a chair, or you can join me on the floor on your knees or your toes. So hands are wider than your shoulders, and your body's in a plank position. The whole plank moves up and down. So join me, whole plank, moving up and down. Good. Exhale as you breathe out. So no movement in the belly. Chest is breathing. Holding your body in a plank. We're really doing a moving plank here. Nice. Squeeze through the chest. Squeeze through the back of the arms. You can always pause the video and do more reps. But here we are for 4 together, and 3, and 2. Last one. All right, we're going to roll onto our side, either side. And we're going to lower all the way down. Bottom arm comes to the waist. Top arm plants by the bottom shoulder. And then we push up through that top arm. So we're in a side plank here. Still have the core muscles fully engaged. Keeping the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Good. Exhale with the chest each time you come up. Feeling that squeeze in the triceps in the back of the arm. Legs can be bent to help keep you steadier. Really tempting to want to thrust with the trunk here, but try to make your arm push you back up. Again, you can stop anytime and add more reps. We'll do 2 more together. There's 1 and 2. All right, fantastic. Roll onto your front. Keep your core muscles engaged, like you can pull your belly away from the floor. Arms come out to each side, and forehead is on the mat. We're going to lift up head and chest, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. So engaging the muscles of the upper back here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze tightly. Let your arms feel heavy. Like your arms are just dead weight. They're made of cement. Huge. So hard to hold up. You have to squeeze so tightly to hold the arms up. And then we'll lower down. Take a breath in. Feel your belly press against the mat. Take a breath out. Feel your belly draw away. Keep your belly in that drawn away position as we come up. So not feeling any movement of the breath here in the mat. Just feeling movement of the breath in the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze shoulder blades tightly together. So neck might want to crank back. Keep the neck a nice long line with the spine. Holding tightly, tightly, tightly. And then lower down. Take a big breath in. Feel the air against the mat, long breath out. Draw the belly up tightly, hold it there. Come on up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze tightly. Holding these heavy arms up with the upper back muscles. Nice squeeze. Keep holding for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. All right, push yourself up. And we'll just bring hands out in front of us. Clasp the hands together. Let the chin go to the chest. And then open up, little lift from the sternum. So we are going to do chaturanga push-ups next. If you're familiar with that for yoga, hands are going to be under the shoulder, so elbows are going to be into the side, and our base of support will be narrower. So you can do this again on the wall or the counter, or you can come down to the floor on knees and toes. So hands are right under the shoulders. You're in a plank position. We're going to come halfway down to the floor and push back up. Halfway down, push back up. Elbows stay glued in to the sides like grasshopper wings. Pressing through all the fingerprints. You can always come up on fists if that's better. Add more reps if you like, or do 6 more with me. Here we are with 6. There's 5. These are tough. Keep going. Last 3. Body's moving all as one piece. And 2. Last 1. All right. We're going to do the side lying push-ups on the other side. So get yourself on the side you haven't worked. Bend the knees for a stable base. Bottom arm comes, hand to the waist. And then we push up with the top arm. So straightening the elbow, working the tricep. Hand is by the shoulder when we're laying down. All right, neck follows along. Body's active like you were in a side plank. Good exhale helps push you back up. All right, last 4 on this side. Here's 3. And 2. Last 1. All right, roll over to your belly again. Pull in tightly. This time, arms are overhead like a V, thumbs are up. And then we bring head and chest up. Arms follow along. Shoulder blades are pulled down the back. We're just using the upper back muscles to hold the weight of the arms up. So breathe in with the chest. Belly stays pulled tightly in. Next, a long extension of the spine here. And then we'll relax. Turn your head to one side, rest. Long breath in, you feel the belly push against the mat. Long breath out, you draw the belly tightly in. And then come on up and hold again. Looking good. Fantastic. Shoulder blades, they pull down the back. They're anchored in place in a good posture. Working to hold this heavy weight of the arms up. And then lower down. Take a big breath in, letting the belly move. Long breath out. And then we come on up and hold. And maybe you can bring your trunk higher than me. I don't have a huge range of motion in back extension, but if your chest lifts higher from the floor, that's great. So go with your range of motion here. All right, holding these arms up. And then we lower down. Let's push to our knees again. Round out the back, chin to the chest, clasp the hands in front of you. Longer, deeper breath. Let the belly move here. And then we'll open up through the chest again. All right, climber push-ups are next. So we're moving from a forearm plank to straight arm plank. So again, zip up your tight pair of jeans. Brace your sides in like you're putting on a corset because we are going to be a moving plank again. So start on forearms. Elbows are right below the shoulders. Hips lower so you're a nice diagonal. Right arm straightens, left arm straightens. Right arm bends, left arm bends. Here we go. Keep going. So you will have a little movement of the trunk side to side. Try to keep the hips as square to the mat as possible the whole time. Shoulder blades stay pulled down the back rather than ears and shoulders getting closer together. So don't shrug the shoulders up. Keep them pulled down. All right, let's switch. Left arm leads now. Right arm follows along. Take a break anytime you need to. It's a lot of work with our body weight. We're doing great here. All right, we've got 2 more with this left side leading. Last one. Push yourself up. Shoulder. Yes, we are doing great. All right, we're going to do tricep dips. If this is not good for your shoulder, then you can do some more of those sideline push-ups. But if tricep dips are okay for you, you can do them on a counter. Heels and hands on the counter. Fingers face you. And then you come down and press up. Come down, squeeze up through the back of the arm to come up. If that's okay and you need more of a challenge, then you can come to the chair. Down, squeeze back up through the back of the arms. Fantastic. So find your safe challenge, and we'll work together here. The closer your feet are to your body, the easier it is. The more you put your feet away from your body, harder it is. So this is a rough angle on the shoulder, so if you've ever had any shoulder problems, then you're going to want to do their sideline push-ups or just take a break now. All right, last 4 here. Working those strong triceps. All right, fantastic. We're going to work upper back muscles against the wall. So you're going to stand against the wall, bring your feet out a few inches, bend your elbows, and then you're going to lift your body away from the wall, squeezing shoulder blades together, and then lower down. So as you lift, you're lifting like a plank. Whole body's moving together, squeezing shoulder blades like you're holding a pencil between the shoulder blades together at the back, and then lower. So I'm going to exaggerate. Common mistake is to bring the hips forward or to shrug the shoulders up. So shoulder blades are down the back, stay snug there. Hips stay in line with the rest of the body as we come into kind of a reverse plank here against the wall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Working the traps here, squeezing them tightly. Whole body lowers. Big breath in, let your belly move. Breath out. Hold the belly tightly in. We come up, bouncing on the elbows now. Shoulders are not in contact with the wall. Holding tightly, tightly, tightly through the shoulder blades. And we relax into the wall. All right, wiggle the shoulders and get the shoulder blades heavy down the back. Belly's drawn in. Come away from the wall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Here we are for 4. And 3, and 2, last 1. All right, tricep dips one more time, or other side if you were doing sideline push-ups. If you have any trouble with your shoulders, you want to do those sideline push-ups. Here we go. Set yourself up for a good, safe challenge for you. Shoulder blades snug down the back. Here we go. Down. Squeeze up through the back of the arms. Fantastic. We are looking good. Almost done with the major part of our work. Just knocking out these dips. Then we'll do a little arm rotations while we're seated. Then we'll stretch these nice, strong upper body muscles. All right, last 8 here. Make them strong. Good exhale on 6. Here's 5. Final 4, you got it. And 3. And 2. Last 1. All right, you can stay in the chair or you can come to the floor. And we're going to bring the arms out to each side. Palms are up. And then we'll rotate from the shoulders so palms rotate down or towards the back. And then we'll open, hands up to the ceiling. Rotate. And again, open. Rotate down. away from you towards the back of the wall. So this motion's coming from the shoulder. So not just the wrist moving, but the whole arm rotating. So you can feel your chest open as your palms come up. You can feel the heads of your shoulders move slightly forward as you turn the hands down and away from you. Arms are heavy here, encased in cement. We got this. All right, last 4, and 3, and 2. Last 1. All right, bring one arm up to pat yourself on the back. You can push from the front or gently pull from the back, stretching through those really strong triceps. Dips are hard work. The sideline push-ups are awkward and hard work, so we do really well. All right, that arm reaches to the ceiling. Other arm supports you on the ground as we reach over, stretching through the lats here. Longer, deeper breaths, releasing that hold on the belly. Let the air move through the lungs. Come on up. Stretch the other side. Pushing from the front, gently pulling from the back. Keeping the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Longer, deeper breaths. Let the shoulder blades feel heavy down the back. Arm reaches to the ceiling and then comes over. And then we'll come on up. One arm comes to the front, straight out in front of you, then angles at 90 degrees at the elbow. Other arm comes underneath. You can stay here with the elbows hooked, or you can wrap the hands around, draw the elbows away from your body, feeling the shoulder blades move away from each other. Let the elbows drop a little bit towards your lap. Come back through where you started, bringing the fingertips up closer to the ceiling. Come back to neutral. Then angle the fingertips away from you. Come back to where you started and unwind. Couple of shoulder rolls. Then other arm comes straight out in front, bends at 90 degrees, underneath. Wrap however's comfortable for you. Draw the elbows and the hands away from the body. Elbows come down towards the lap. Fingertips come up towards the ceiling. Back to where you started. Fingertips angle away. Then come back. All right, release. Couple of shoulder rolls. Let's open our hands out wide. Lifting the sternum, widening the collarbones, turn the thumbs downwards. You can stay here, or you can clasp your hands behind your back with bent elbows or straight arms. If you start to round forward as you clasp your hands, then keep your arms open. So you want this to be a good chest opener. Whatever hand position works for you for that is right for you. All right, release that. And we'll bring our head to one side, down to the center, to the other side, back up to where we started, and then we'll go in the other direction, head to one side, rolling through the front, to the other side, back to the center. All right, big breath in, lifts your arms, fills your belly, long breath out through your mouth like a sigh. One more time, big breath in, every drop of air out through your mouth. All right, fantastic work in your upper body. Piedmont Athens Regional wishes you good health and wellness. Take care.